And welcome back. On October the 25th, the Leonard Leaf Library at Lehman College will hold their Human Book event. Make the books come to life, and that's the one I want to read. Joining us with all the details, and we have a preview from lecturer and government documents collections, development librarian. Oh, that's a serious title there. Rebecca Arzola, and as well as Jonathan Berenger. We welcome you guys to the show.
Thank you.
Now, what was that title again?
It's, my title?
Yeah.
It's Lecturer in Government Documents Collection Development Librarian.
That's what I said.
That's what you said, exactly.
That's a long title there.
It is, it is.
Yeah.
The show is over.
It took up all the time. So tell us about this wonderful thing that you got. What is the Human Library?
Well,
What's the difference?
Well, the Human Library is, it's a dialogue platform where people come together and talk to challenge stereotypes and bias, prejudice, and misunderstanding of other people. And it's to ask challenging questions from people who are volunteering. Human Books are volunteering to share their personal stories of bias challenge. And it's a 30-minute conversation between the human book and the reader that comes and checks them out.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And
that's important because people hold so many grudges, and I think this is something that will bring things out.
Absolutely.
And just put it on. Let's put it on the table. Let's talk about it.
That's right.
So you call it the Human Library. Huh?
The Human Library.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
First of its kind.
It's it started in the year 2000 and by a person named Ronnie Abergel. It started in Denmark, and he started this to have, for people to have contact with each other. And
that was the purpose then.
That was the
same purpose.
Yes,
today?
the same purpose, and it's like a worldwide thing. A lot of libraries and other places too do it. I think it's over like 60, 70 countries now that it's
I can think of a number of people that need to be at that round table.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes, me too. And, but it's a very positive conversation between two people, even though they're challenging issues that are discussed.
Yes.
It gets kind of deep, definitely.
What are some of the deep issues that come across?
Well, for example, this semester we're going to have a few people. That's Orthodox Jew in the city, religious professional, and imam. That's going to be a nice one. Surviving the suicide of a loved one, sibling grief.
Yeah.
Making Lemonade, a story of tragedy to hope. That's our human book here. He did it last semester. He'll do it again. And then the last one is Living with Epilepsy.
You have a human book here.
Oh
my God. All right. So how does it feel to be a human book?
It feels great. When I saw the email, I was like, whoa, Human Library, what's this about? And I definitely, then I sent an email, said, hey, I want to join. I want to share my story. But what attracted me the most was the fact that it's a dialogue. So I've shared my story in other occasions to some students. I work with different high schools. I'm a project director, storyteller. But the aspect of the questioning, when you sit down with someone, they ask questions. Sometimes I learn things about myself because they're digging.
Yeah.
And that process, that exchange of questions is marvelous. And I end up learning more about myself.
That helps round you out and find out,
it's great.
Self-awareness, huh?
Yes, definitely. That introspection is amazing.
It comes out.
Yeah.
So you're going to do another one? Because
Yes.
he did his when?
He did it last semester, and then he'll do it again on October 25th coming up.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to be there October the 25th.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes, absolutely.
So where's it going to take place? At the library here?
At the library, in the library lounge, first level, and people, can come in with their ID and then sign up to, look at the literature list, the different books that are there. And
I'm going to come in and go deep with you. You don't mind, right?
Come on deep.
That's perfect.
I'm going to bring it all out.
Let's do it, yeah.
Go in?
Yeah.
Go all the way in.
I'm open.
Yeah, there you go. You're on open. This is wonderful. Great, right on time.
Yeah.
All right, so
Exactly,
this is one thing that you're doing on the 25th. What are some of the other things that you guys put together?
In the library, we have a lot of readings from professors that come up. We on our library site. What is it? I think it's Lehman. I forget. If you go to Lehman College site and go to the library, it has all our events. We're having another one on November 7th. It's called Engaged Scholarship. For professors and students too.
Oh, great.
So,
now, when you guys walk in, do you take off your shoes and are you quiet in the library? Or you can, now you can make noise. Is it
I know
modern day
it's
library.
it's a different
It's a
world
different
now
library.
in the libraries with all the mobile devices going off
yeah.
and pinging and everything,
Yeah.
and you know, and
'Cause
then we
remember
do
you used to
have
walk
some
in,
exam- Oh yeah, yeah. We do have
They're very
quiet
strict
zones,
about
but
that, like,
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We still have our places, but
You still have the
we
library
still
cards.
have, we still have. Well, if for Lehman, you come in with your CUNY ID, your Lehman ID, and
Yeah.
then. But we don't have like public libraries. They have like the library cards
Right,
and
right,
stuff. Yeah, yeah. But this is the thing with the Human Library. It's to grow. We're the first in New York City to do it. Other places in New York State have done it, but it's to grow. Maybe other public libraries, other
yeah.
colleges, other religious institutions, so they can organize this. It's very
like
easy,
it.
and they can go on humanlibrary.org
It's a
to
great,
get more information.
it's a great learning experience right
Yes.
there. I mean, it's an open book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yes, absolutely.
So, but
people
a library is way different from what it used to be. I mean, it has this, it has a human library, you have the computers now, you can just read a book. Sometimes you can not even go to the library to read the book.
Yeah, we have electronic books now that you can access. We also have laptops that students can come in and borrow.
You can borrow the
within-
laptop, yeah.
Yeah, not out of the library, but within the library. If they want a little corner, a little nook.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of new things going on, and libraries now are becoming more, I think, social justice oriented as well. It may not be, it's not just the books, and that's the reason why the Human Library is important to me. I had gone to a conference for critical librarianship, it was called, and that's like the intersectionality of librarianship and social justice.
Yeah.
And you see that everywhere in public libraries and all libraries when we have these events, it's to bring people together to teach them and see
Yeah.
what we can do.
So you went away to a conference and you brought
Yes.
this back.
Yes.
You brought it back to the
I
Bronx.
brought it back to Bronx from Maryland. It was in Maryland.
It was in Maryland.
Loyola University. They were doing a conference, and this was one of the pieces. And I said, it was like a eureka moment. I said,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is what I want to bring. I want people to share
Light
their
bulbs
story.
and alarms
Yeah.
going off all over. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, absolutely, yeah. And he's really good at telling his story, and they all
He
are.
said he's a good storyteller.
Oh yeah.
Tell
No,
us
he
one
is,
quick
everyone.
story. You got 30 seconds.
30 seconds. All right. So let's see. So I share my story of tragedy to hope. Part of that tragedy is that
It's
unfortunately.
like a commercial. Problem solution.
Something
Go
like
ahead.
that. Yeah. And so I shared the journey in between. And part of the tragedy in my life was that I lost my parents at an early age. Just a month after I was born, my mother passed away. She was
Sorry to
murdered.
hear
And when I was 5 years old, my father was also murdered. Then moving forward, at 10 years old, my grandfather, who was my father figure, he ended up passing away.
Yeah,
So at
yeah.
10 years old, I was the man in my household. And even though throughout middle school I had my fights and maybe I fit the stereotype of the kid that wasn't going to make it, I ended up graduating high school with a full scholarship, came to Lehman, graduated with my bachelor's degree, and graduated with my master's degree.
Success story here.
They're all resilient.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
the human books. That's
Great,
the
great.
thing. That's the word.
Oh, wow. Sorry for your loss and everything
Thank
like
God,
that.
appreciate
But this is kind of therapeutic for you, though.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It brings it out and just calms everything down and
Yeah.
puts everything on the table and say, hey, this is real, and
Yeah,
now I have
definitely.
to deal with it in this way.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
For both the human book, for the reader and the
And the human
as
book,
well.
yeah.
Right.
So great, you guys are doing great things. So
Thank you.
the next one is October the 25th.
October 25th.
What time does it start?
Thursday, 12 p.m. to
12
3
p.m.
p.m.
to 3 p.m.
And it's half-hour sessions with each
Yes.
book.
All right. Should we bring anything? Should we bring food, or you have food
no,
there,
no,
refreshments,
no,
or
just coming in and talk to the book and enjoy yourselves. And
is there a website we can go to?
yes, and I'm trying to think. Oh, it's lehman.edu/human library.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Give them a big round of
Thank
applause,
you.
everybody.
Thank you.
Rebecca
Thank you.
Thank you.
Arzola, Government Documents Collection Development Librarian, Lehman College, CUNY, Leonard Leaf Library.
That's it. The next section is over. The next one is over too.
And Jonathan
Yes.
Berenger, Human Book. Can I just leave it there?
That's good.
There you go.
That's good. Yeah.
Thank you for your story.
Thank
Thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
Thank you guys
Thank
very
you
much.
so much.
All right, we have to take a quick break right here, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with Bobby C's Sports Roundup next.